So welcome to part 6 of our video series. In earlier video we have seen how we can create the user. So if you remember, then I have created user with username SU and the password SU. So let me log in with that user. So after login, as you can see, the user dashboard is launched. You can see the user related detail along with the shift start time, which is 1503, and it is equivalent to what I have in my system. So as I said earlier also, we have two types of shift flow. In this demo, I'll be presenting the shift flow number one. So the shift flow number one is automated flow, wherein you just have to provide operator reading data and the bills will be generated automatically by the system. So let me launch the generate bill window. So generate bill window is launched and it has total four tabs wherein you need to provide the operator shift detail, and basis on that the bill will be generated. So let's consider that in your pump you are the shift manager and you are now logged in into the system, and you have around three operator who are working at your pump, and they are now coming one by one to you and they are providing you the shift data. Right, so as I said, you have three operator and the dummy three operator are created in the system and they are now coming into the drop down. So I am selecting operator one, and now let's consider that this operator is giving you the data. So operator one told you that he was holding nozzle number one of MS, and as you can see, the price is automatically populated from the master, and the opening reading is also come from the nozzle master. So this operator has now just to provide you a closing reading. Let's say he is giving you the closing reading of this nozzle as 12385. So around 40 liter of selling has been done using this nozzle, and let's say 5 liter of testing is also captured. So around 35 liter of net sale has been done using this nozzle by operator 1. So let's say operator 1 has a nozzle number 2 of HSD. So I am selecting nozzle number 3 of HSD from here. The price is come automatically from the master along with the reading. The closing reading is basically provided by the operator, and let's say it is 98795, around 30 liter, and the testing is 5 liter. So 25 liter of selling has been captured for nozzle 3 HSD. So operator 1 is saying now that I was having only these two nozzle and I have already provided you the closing reading. The closing reading has been captured and net sale has been calculated. Now you move to the second tab as a shift manager, and now as a shift manager you are asking him that did you sell any oil product in your shift? So operator 1 is saying that yes, I have sold the 2T oil. So in code you are entering 2T, so the product is come automatically from the master, and you just have to specify the quantity. So operator 1 is saying that he sold one quantity of oil, that is 2T 500 ml. So the price is populated and it is 250 basis on the quantity. So now as a shift manager, you are asking operator one, have you taken any amount in the Paytm, PhonePe or HDFC wallet? So the operator one is saying that yes, I have taken 50 rupees in Paytm, and also 50 rupees as a PhonePe. So the entry of Paytm and PhonePe is also captured. So now as a shift manager, you are asking your operator that have you sold any kind of goods to the credit customer? The operator one is saying that yes, I have sold 2 liter of diesel to credit customer one. So the mobile number is coming automatically from the master. If you want to specify any specific indent number, you can first do the entry of the same in the master, and same will be populated over here. Right now there is no entry, so it is blank. Similarly, this customer has a one vehicle associated to it, and that is coming right now in the vehicle drop down. If you want to create new vehicle, you can just press F4 and the vehicle window will be launched, and new vehicle can be added runtime also, and that will link to the credit customer one during this window itself. So right now I am not creating new vehicle, I am just selecting the existing one. So right now I'm into the doc number text box. So if you have any manual bill book series, you can enter that series number over here. So credit customer 1 has purchased 2 liter of diesel. So I am entering code as a HSD and specifying quantity as a 2 liter for diesel. So as you can see, the amount of 180 has been captured basis on the quantity and the price of diesel. So I am adding this row. So now operator 1 is saying that I have given all my detail. Please tell me how much amount I have to give. So now I am into summary tab, and over here you can simply say that for operator 1 total sale of 6,000 rupees has been done, out of which he has 5750 on his hand. So you need to take that amount from him, and you can then ask him to complete the shift. So why out of 6,000 only 5750 rupees in his hand? Because 70 rupees has been taken as a Paytm and phone pay, and 180 has been captured as a credit sale. So out of 6,000, if you deduct 70 plus 180, the amount that would come to you is 5750. So that is the same amount we are taking from operator 1. So along with that, you can also check how much diesel or petrol is sold by this operator 1 in the quantity tab. So as you can see, for diesel, total 25 liter is sold, out of which 2 liter has been sold to credit customer. So 2 is coming in credit quantity column, and other remaining is coming in the cash quantity. For petrol, all cash transaction happened, so all is showing in cash quantity column. So this is how you can capture operator selling and come to summary tab and verify its detail and take the cash in hand amount which is shown in the grid. So now let's say the operator 2 is coming to you, and operator 2 is saying that I was also having one nozzle, that is of nozzle 2 of MS. So the price is come automatically along with the opening reading. Let's say 54361 is the closing reading for this nozzle. And again, the 5 liter testing was performed. So total net sale is 35 for operator 2. Operator 2 was saying that I was having another nozzle also, that is nozzle 04 HSD. The rate and the opening reading is coming automatically. So I am now taking closing reading, that is 56799, that is 10 liter, and the testing is done as a 5 liter. So total net sale is 5 liter for this nozzle. So after capturing the nozzle reading, I am moving to the second tab, that is other product sale. I am asking operator, did you sell anything in the oil product? So he's saying that yes, I have also sold 2T 500 ml and the quantity was 1. So 250 rupees is also captured for operator 2. Now you are moving to the third tab and you are asking operator 2 that have you collected any amount in Paytm or phone pay? So he's saying that yes, I have captured 100 rupees in Paytm and nothing apart from that. So now you are moving to the credit sale tab and you are asking the operator to whether did you sell anything to credit customers. The operator 2 is saying that yes, I have sold the petrol to credit customer 2, and the doc number was 321, and I am selecting MS, and the quantity is, let's say, 2 liter. So around 200 rupees of MS is sold to credit customer 2. So now when you move to the summary tab, you can see that operator 2 has overall sold 4,200 rupees worth of petrol, diesel and 2T, and out of which he has 3,900. So you can collect this amount and you can ask operator 2 also to complete the shift formality for himself. So this is how you can capture all the operator details, and you can see all the summary in the upper part of the screen, wherein you can see that overall 380 rupees worth of credit sale has been done, and 170 rupees of amount is deposited in either Paytm or phone pay, and you have around 9650 rupees on his hand as a part of this shift operation. So if you want, if you have verified everything and you are okay with this data, then you can generate the bills. You please consider that you are just generating the bill, you are not closing the shift. It is possible that you may have other receipt and payment voucher as a part of this shift. So we are just generating bills for goods. So I'm clicking on generate bill by selecting the date. So the shift data has been saved and the bills are generated. So now I am moving out and I am going into transaction and I am clicking on the receipt voucher. So let's say one of the customer has paid me 100 rupees in cash. So I am selecting cash book from here and I'm selecting 100 rupees amount and I'm selecting credit customer 1 from the drop down because credit customer 1 has paid me 100 rupees. So now I'm selecting the add button, so the receipt has been added as a part of this shift. Similarly, let's say I have spent 100 rupees in tea coffee, so I am selecting cash book and I am selecting 100 rupees in my payment voucher window, and I am selecting office expense because it is kind of tea coffee expense. You can remark the particular transaction in the remark section, and I'm clicking on add, so the payment and the receipt voucher is also captured in the shift. So now as you have captured all the user related data and you have also captured the receipt and payment related information, you can close the shift by clicking on close button. All the transaction will be shown again as a summary to you. You can see and verify that in shift you have overall sold to 28 liter of diesel in cash transaction and 2 liter in the credit transaction, 68 liter of petrol in cash transaction and 2 liter in the credit transaction. So total 30 liter worth of diesel has been sold and 70 liter of petrol has been sold. And basis on your reading data, it is also 30 liter of diesel and 70 liter of petrol. So the reading data is coming from here 25 plus 5, that is 30 for diesel, and 35 plus 35, which is 70 for petrol, and it is matching with our bills. So these two data must be matched with each other. So as you can see, for 2T we have sold 2 pouches, but the reading data is 0 because we have not provided the reading data for it. So in first shift you need to specify number of pouch that you have in your rack and how much left after the shift. So you have sold 2 quantities, so only 8 quantity is now left in the rack. So over here also now reading data is come as a 2 from this net cell tab, and these two data is now also matched. So red cells is now 0 for all three product. And now after verifying all this detail, what you can do is you can save your shift by clicking on save and close button, and you can give the shift date and the shift number in this window. You can close the shift by entering any additional information. Let's say first shift of 12th September. So when you click on OK, the shift will be closed and one SMS will be sent to your mobile number along with the all the details of this shift. So I am closing the shift and then I will show you the SMS that has been generated and sent to the owner mobile number. Okay, so I have generated the, or rather I can say I have closed the shift, and now let me show you the SMS which is received on my mobile. So this is the SMS window of my mobile wherein I have received the SMS. The shift number is 1. It is closed on this particular time and the shift case is 9650. The additional detail is first shift of 12th September, which we have entered while closing the shift. The closing stock of diesel and petrol is specified over here along with the total sales amount, whether the total sale amount is 10,200, out of which 380 is a credit sale and other remaining is cash sale. And in Paytm and PhonePe, I have captured 150 and 20 respectively. So this is how the owner can receive the SMS after the shift and he can get the idea what is happening at their end. So I hope this is very helpful to you, and in next video I'll present you the second shift flow. Goodbye.